Here's the problem. Values can be equally good, they can be equally true and ultimate, and yet they may come into collision and block one another. Take, for example, the values of equality and efficiency. There's a cost to equality from promoting efficiency, and there's a cost to efficiency from promoting equality. These values and other values may each claim their authority in society, but they inevitably clash. So solving this conflict of values, is the key to optimizing human life and to achieving unlimited economic growth. Now, here's the point. Both capitalism and socialism have identified the same mechanism for solving this problem. It's called the location of decision-making. The capitalist says that the decision-making should lie mainly with the individual, while the socialist says that the decision-making should lie mainly with the state. Both are wrong. The location of decision-making, whether decentralized or centralized, has failed to solve the conflict of values problem. Now, the example I'm about to show you here is of the economist Michael Hudson. He represents the socialist Marxist position. And Hudson has gained a lot of attention in recent years for pointing out the corruptions and the rising cost of the debt-based, rent-seeking financial system of the United States. And he's used this, as an advisor to China, he's used this to argue the need for socialism, for putting the important economic decisions into the hands of government. That is, for more government control over markets, over the investment and the allocation decisions. So let's hear what he has to say about this.
So I was asked to write a series of lectures to serve as a textbook for Chinese so that they wouldn't have to be sent to America to study economics in the economics departments and universities, which really isn't about how economies work. It's about how textbooks work in a kind of parallel universe, as if everybody were getting rich off industrial capitalism instead of looking at debt and the fire sector and what actually happens under finance capitalism. And the intention is to show Chinese what to avoid, how to avoid the American trap that is shrinking the American economy and loading it down with debt, so that China can prevent this kind of monopoly capitalism, prevent finance capitalism, prevent debt-financed housing prices going up, and create a socialist economy.
Okay, next. Okay.
China's becoming more market-oriented in the sense of its planning, but at the same time, it shapes the market increasingly to create domestic prosperity and earning opportunities, not unearned rent extracting opportunities, but earning opportunities. And so this is a sort of ongoing process of reevaluating, restructuring, fixing up, and improving the economy.
All right, and last?
Say the Chinese, the penny's dropped and they've understood how badly wrong the West got it. What does the Chinese economy and, as importantly, society look like 10, 20 years from today?
It'll be a more balanced, less polarized economy. It will still let people make fortunes, but not gigantic fortunes, large enough for an independent oligarchy to develop to become a rival to government and try to replace government.
Okay, that was Hudson. Now, I've highlighted Michael Hudson because he's just another in a long line of economists who fail to understand that capitalism and socialism are over. They're over because their core mechanism, the location of decision-making, has been rendered irrelevant. It's being displaced by the rise of a more powerful, a more flexible and inclusive mechanism that's able to resolve the conflict of values. And both the capitalist and the socialist have embraced this mechanism and are utilizing its power and spreading its use throughout the world.